made that shot for a lot of reasons. Decided it went in. It looked like he's getting rhythm.
Step through Turner, and he got his own rebound. Neesmith into the corner to Nembhard for three, no good. Pacers 1 of 6 from three.
Really struggling from the rim.
And they had one taken away.
Now that guy got to keep shooting. The thing that's different, rebounding, and it was mentioned today, and I talked about it about a year ago. What's very different about rebounding, Chris, is your guards have to be able to rebound because you see more three-point shots come, and they rebound longer, and guards are quicker to it. So the Pacers guards have to be effective on the glass.
Damian Lee missed that three. He's number 3 in the NBA from three-point range as Nembhard too strong, and Lee has the rebound. 45% for Lee. 6th year out of Louisville. Came over from Golden State where he won a title. He's out there with Ayton, Paul, Craig, and Okogie as Booker has gone to the bench for the first time, and that's Okogie.
Poor communication. You got to know where your man is.
Opened up a 12-point lead at 21-9. This is the 18th time this year the Pacers have fallen behind by double figures in the first quarter. We know, having watched this team all year long, they can come back.
Use a lot of energy doing that. Listen, I want to tell you who Phoenix is taking some pride in. They got Okogie on McConnell. I mean, because McConnell has played that well this part of the season. I mean, he really offensively shooting about 40 from the three-point line, I think.
Yeah, he had a triple-double against the Suns earlier in the year. Ayton lays it in. And it's been all Phoenix here.
Yeah, well, I just looked at Miles. He said, don't switch that. Because every time you switch that, Chris Paul's just going to throw it in the sky. And it makes it a little more difficult. Just as we talked about, looking over at his coach, Kenny Busick, who spent a lot of time. McConnell now a three-point artiste.
He hit 2 of 3 at Miami. He had 18 points and 6 assists. He's shooting 45% on the year from three-point range. Knocked away by Turner, and then a foul called on the wing. The outside official, Nate Green, makes the call.
He's right.
Free throws for Ayton.
Yeah, I want to make sure when we say outside, it's like he couldn't see it. He's absolutely right. You can see. I'm not sure why Miles is reaching. But this is something that he'll do occasionally. You can see he got his hole right on.
Yeah, Nate Green, who played his college basketball at Indiana State. Former player as an official. He was out there, had a clear vision of Turner whacking Ayton. And now the veteran Daniel Tice is in, playing his 5th game. He had 9 points and 4 rebounds off the bench in Miami on Wednesday.
Well, he also is the reason why Goga's gone.
Yeah.
Batazzi had been somebody the Pacers have great confidence in. And we listen to Rick Carlisle talk about it. But there were too many centers. And you've got in Tice a guy who's played some experienced basketball, won a championship, but you could tell in a short period of time he was more effective than Batazzi, and that's one reason why Batazzi got released.
So Tice getting those backup minutes, not seeing Jackson or Smith, and there he is on cue, Daniel Tice.
Dimed by Halliburton.
25-14. Ish Wainwright is in. He had a double-figure game last night, 17, a season high. Okogie bumped by Mathurin, and free throws now for the Suns.
Mathurin's got to learn how to get that block. You'll see right here, really good drive. That's the pick. You see coming up was Arrington going to 8. And you can see right there, there's nothing anyone can do. Nice job. But you know what gets him that? He sets good screens. Tice sets really good screens, and that forces the center, in this case, Ayton, have to react to it.
Nasal fracture for Okogie. That's why he has the mask on.
Well, I'll tell you what, he put the fracture in. That shot, that ball really hit the roof.
Saban Lee is in, 3rd year out of Vanderbilt.
Energy guy. Got a 10-year deal. The 10-day deal is his second one.
Yeah.
When they played in Phoenix.
Teammate of Aaron Neesmith at Vanderbilt for the Commodores. Started his career in Detroit. Played earlier this year in Philadelphia. Now Chris Duarte is in. 6 of his last 11 off the bench. He's been in double figures. Okogie has the second. Playing played at Georgia Tech. He's averaging 5 points per game. He's got 6. So they've gotten 13 points, Quinn, from Torrey Craig and Josh Okogie.
Listen, they've got good players. I mean, we can't talk about them in my mind about them having a chance to be a contender and not talk about it. They've got players. You got to have depth if you're going to be a contender.
And they gave up 2 pretty good players, Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. But to get Kevin Durant?
Yeah, you're right, partner. They gave up better good players there. You know that. Because, they had turned the team over to Mikal. Nice offhand layup there by Mather, who took it hard to the rim.
His first 2 points again, just had 2 last night. Lee finds Jock Landale, who's in. He played last year in San Antonio. He had a double-double against the Pacers a few weeks ago. 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Not him. You can't leave Damian Lee wide open.
McConnell, Tice, a good screener. McConnell gets inside, draws the foul. So a couple of free throws now for T.J. McConnell. 84% on the year. He's averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Playing really good basketball.
Now a message from Bell Tire. Back in, he'll replace Okogie. Again, Kevin Durant, now a member of the Phoenix Suns, out with MCL sprain. T.J. Warren, the former Sun and the former Pacers, also involved in that trade. He is not with the team as well. Did not play all of last year when he was on the Pacers roster, averaging 9.5 points per game in Brooklyn. Craig turns the corner, cut off.
Defense is much better with down in the shot clock. That's usually an indication the defense off. That's
Lee has to crank one up. Shot clock violation.
very good defensive.
Indiana, the 6 who have scored with 5. Craig has 7. And here's Duarte, foul down below.
Pretty good recognition on the inside. They were on the high side of Duarte and had the foul to keep him from getting the basket. But
They've led by as many as 14. Pacers fell behind by double figures on Wednesday in Miami by as many as 16. Swiped by Lee. Saban Lee. Tipped up and in by Wainwright. In his second year out of Baylor. And McConnell again.
bringing that energy. Love it.
He's got 7. Wainwright, short. Tice the rebound. McConnell advances now to Duarte. He gets around Wainwright and draws a foul.
We assist the Suns make this season. Chick-fil-A Valley Restaurants will donate $25 to Suns charities. Feed the ball, feed the valley. See the impact we are making. Duarte, his second year out of the University of Oregon. Look back on the floor, just final 47 seconds. Sees the double team come, passing up high now to Landale, has that one knocked behind. And it will be Indiana basketball.
He got to meet the ball. He stood there and waited for the ball to come to him. That allowed the defender to get around.
There is McConnell able to probe the defense. Goes to that floater. They were able to track it down.
That number.
Torrey Craig giving it 3 if he wants it, because they will settle into the offense here with Book taking charge. Got a 9-second differential between shot and game clock. Book draws a double. Craig fires into the corner. D. Lee can't get it. Landale offensive glass. Back out to Booker. It's time to work. Craig on the drive, and that's going to be a whistle and a foul.
I was going to play him, and then go. He went right out of the catch.
Final 3 seconds. Duarte lets it go. Strong with that one. Suns led by as